This is not decoration. It is an information system carved into jadeite. In front of you is an Imperial talisman, a mineral medium that can store data through micro-engraving and display it through light. Think of it as an ancestral QR code, not because it's modern, but because it performs the same functions: orientation, authentication, compression, and execution. First, the hardware. Translucent white jadeite is the hard drive, durable, stable, capable of preserving microscopic grooves for centuries. The content isn't printed, it's cut into the material. And in a system like this, the scanner isn't a camera, it's you using light, angle, and patience. Now the architecture. When a field becomes dense, the mind needs structure. The most powerful reading model here is vertical and hierarchical, 3 functional columns. The right column is input, the source. In a right-to-left writing world, the right side is the beginning, the entry point of authority, origin, legitimacy. In modern terms, this is where credentials are validated. The central column is the processor, the engine, the core where energy and meaning are processed. Light passes through the medium, interacts with the engraving, and the system prepares an output. Here, time is not human, it's symbolic architecture. The left column is output, the execution, the practical result, the place where the algorithm prints its effect, protection, intent, command. With that architecture in mind, we can describe 5 interconnected algorithms. Algorithm 1. Orientation. Every system must know what up is. A modern QR uses geometric finder markers. This talisman uses a physical reference. It's zero center. The lesson is simple. Without orientation, the message exists, but the reader fails. Algorithm 2. Encryption or steganography. Security here is not digital, it's optical. The most sensitive information is hidden in microstrokes that vanish to the naked eye. It only appears when you apply the right key, magnification and raking light. Algorithm 3. Sequential processing. A QR is read all at once. This talisman is read over time, in bands, in routes, in steps. Correct reading is not static, it is execution. Algorithm 4. Compression. Maximum information in minimum space. Where a phrase won't fit, a symbol appears. Where a full name won't fit, a cluster appears. In today's language, tokens, compressed metadata. Algorithm 5. Visualization. This is the masterstroke. The object doesn't only store data, it renders it. Light is not an accessory, it's the interface. The message becomes visible when the system receives energy. Now connect the pieces. Input on the right, processor in the center, output on the left. Authority, engine, execution. And suddenly, what looked like chaos becomes a map. This approach doesn't remove the mystery, it restores technological dignity, because technology didn't begin with silicon. Before binary code, there was calligraphic code. Before the camera, there was light. And before the QR, there were high-density systems carved by human hands. Notice how the engraving behaves unlike ink. The surface isn't drawn, it's cut. That tells us something profound. The message depends not on fashion, but on material, and that's why it reaches us. In the classroom, the impact is immediate. Students realize an object can be hardware, firmware, and interface at the same time, that an artisan can think like an engineer, and that the past isn't primitive, it's sophisticated in another grammar. If you want one closing line, here it is. A modern QR code uses ink. Here, the software is light, and the hardware is jadeite. Decoding it is not only reading a text, it's executing a protocol, turning the eye into a scanner and light into language. And when that clicks, something changes. You stop seeing an old object and you start seeing a living system. Because information, in its purest form, doesn't belong to one era. It belongs to whoever knows how to read it. This was Decoding the Imperial Algorithm. Now the final question: how many technologies from the past are we still unable to scan?